52 runs this series for Craig Brathwaite, 61 from Malik Athanaze. And look at Jomel Warrican and Gudakesh Moti down there, the two highest run scorers so far, the two left-arm spinners.
सीधा रखा है क्योंकि थोड़ा सा वो क्रॉस जा रहा है, बस पीछे बॉल ढूंढ रहा है। काशी किधर है? हाँ काशी ठीक है। नो आप मिडाफ में था ना, अंदर करना है।
And that's the delicate balance between the aggression and staying at the crease, because on one hand, if you don't give Noman a wicket for the next 3 or 4 overs, it will definitely set off plans for Pakistan. But if you are able to attack him, even better. So that's the balance as a batter, as a batting unit you have to find. Because once he starts getting wickets, it's generally a couple of them together.
ये जा रहा है 5 खिलाओ, अगले 4 खिलाओ, ये पहली है इंशाल्लाह।
This is what Rizwan is saying, that keep Louis on strike, make him play the next 4 deliveries, and that's where that strike rotation becomes so important, because then you can set up the batter.
Can I just chime in on that and say that that's a cultural component that I would like to see even at domestic level in the Caribbean, that urgency when you get to the crease from the start of the innings, not just waiting for boundary balls. Like it because it would frustrate me even as a fast bowler if I have to be bowling at a different guy every 2 balls. So don't just sit back and wait for boundaries.
Absolutely. There's maybe just a slight difference in length because of the difference in height of the 2 batters, but as a bowler then you have to execute that length time and time again. So you would want ideally to be bowling at 1 batter, 4 or 5 deliveries, set him up, get the wicket.
Catch it!
Pressure will be relentless. I don't know how much is enough, but anything past 150 will be challenging on here in the 4th and final innings of this test match and test series. Can the West Indies get there? Because of this, 2-3 wickets can fall quite quickly here.
Absolutely, 100%, and the lead already up to 42. But this would definitely put some extra nerves within the Pakistan camp.
Sana and I will now have a cup of Tipal tea. 34 without loss.
चल चल मेरे लाल 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 लाल।
बेसिकली पहला हमारा खराब कर दिया अब गलत करे गुरार दे देगा इंशाल्लाह, गुरार दे देगा क्योंकि अगर गुरार पेरेंट्स के नीचे लेके ना आउट कर दे।
West Indies lead by 43.
आउट कर देगा।
Half an hour, 8 overs to be precise. No wickets. Now it's up to Abrar to find something. So far it's been Captain Craig Brathwaite who's done all the scoring and made sure that Pakistan now just slightly feeling the pressure. Obviously still the start of play, but they're expecting early wickets. They expect With the new ball, especially spinners do the talking. Brathwaite so far has found a way. Louis just hanging in there, Louis. But it is the captain who's been able to just hit a few punches.
Catch it!
Like that, taking it towards mid-wicket and hitting it well. Boundary. Morning, Sikandar Baq.
Morning to you, Bazid. Morning to all the viewers, wherever you're watching this. Surely Craig Brathwaite has got a plan in his mind. He's looking to score runs up front, and they're moving 4.5 runs, and that's been their way. Even if they've lost all their wickets in a session, they managed to score 130 odd at an average.
Oh yeah,
And as mentioned earlier by Vish, if they get to around 150 plus lead, that will be a bit of a challenge there for the home side. So they're on their way, scoring at 4.5.
He's been big on being brave. We talked about it after the first test match, even this test match before it started, talked about the batters being brave. Take the positive option in defense and also when you attack.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So basically commit to the shot. And it is that type of pitch where one will sort of turn and bounce and one will keep low or just be unplayable. But whenever you commit to the shot, you go through with it. That one stays low, nicely managed, just outside off. Another good over for West Indies, 39 without loss.
नए स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल खुद ट्राई करके देखो
चल मेरे लाल चल चल मेरे लाल 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 लाल
Nothing in the wickets column. Isn't that something different from what we've seen in this test series? Surely now the lead being 48, and the way especially Brathwaite is playing, forcing the fielding captain to now keep an eye on that lead. So used to getting early wickets that the first, well, around 40 minutes have gone wicketless. Still attacking at the moment. 2 slips, short leg, and Noman with the ball.
Yeah, all seems quite weird, quite strange. Yesterday, we had 20 wickets. Wickets falling every, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? We had 9 overs, and it's been very good from West Indies.
Again, use of feet. Get 2 here. Yeah, apart from Maya and Sana's stint, where some sanity prevailed and only took 1 wicket in that and just brought some balance into the game.
We still got 1 wicket, so haven't seen that yesterday. Today we've gone, what, 38, 39 minutes without a wicket. West Indies lead by 50. That is a terrific shot. He's been so good leg side. This one just a little leg side-ish, but he committed to the shot. And he's hit it right in the center of the bat.
If that continues, maybe in the next 20 minutes, Dominic Cork and you would be messaging home, not coming home tonight.
Yeah, he's already changed his flight a few times. He's looked at options. It was all day yesterday when he was looking at options, but anyway. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head and suddenly you can hear him screaming and shouting from back of the box. Anyway, it's 45 without loss, the lead 54. The other thing here is that yesterday we saw once the ball got slightly older and there was that 17th over mark. There he is. Smiling, yeah. Maybe he has some flight that he's got in place at the moment because he's looked at several options. And Sana has got her car here ready. She's got her luggage in the car ready to zoom off, but it's not happening today, is it, Sikandar?
The only person calm is Ian Bishop. He knows exactly what's happening.
The other thing here is, Sikandar, that yesterday, pacing up and down, commentary box right now is full of activity. Well, yesterday we looked at when wickets fell. It was actually the 17th over, and after that there were partnerships in both innings. So as the ball got slightly softer, it seemed as if batting was easier. If you go by that theory, West Indies have already played almost 10 overs, so they can carry on. And once Brathwaite is in, if these two get in, they make sure that they get to that situation where the ball is softer and it reacts slower off the surface and batting gets slightly easier. But this has been a fabulous start for West Indies. Exactly what they would have wanted, exactly what Pakistan would have feared.
Just a little indecisive there. They removed that second slave. Now they've brought Babar back in that position. I think the bowler still wants it to be very attacking, and why not? 46 for no loss. That's how the wickets fell yesterday, especially 54 for 8, and then it was a bit of a wait for the Pakistan bowlers. Roach, Moti and Warrican did very well to add 109. That's probably, we've been highlighting that partnership of 141 in that first test match, Saud and Rizwan, was that key factor. And surely that 109 will help West Indies get closer to that goal. And that partnership right in the end, which added those valuable runs, was most overs without a wicket. Over a 10th wicket partnership, that was 13.3.
Yeah, with Louis on strike, there's a change in field. Deep mid wicket comes in. It's been Brathwaite who's actually taken on the spinner's leg side with the sweep shot and hitting over the top. So maybe Pakistan could even bring in another fielder. They've brought in long on too slightly. So these Shan Masood and Rizwan have spotted that it's Louis they need to attack.
Well ball, shabash, shabash.
That's the lounge where you want to be, the Tapalti lounge. Pakistan's #1 tee. Come over here, the Multan Stadium with your friends, family. Enjoy this Ooh, second day of this test match, which surely going to produce some magic as the day is passing by. Yeah, another stat we were looking at, we probably have discussed this, that you go back a couple of years, Pakistan at home, since Jan 2022 up to that first test match recently against England, they were unable to get 20 wickets in a test match. Maximum 18, minimum whatever, so they were not able to bowl the opposition out twice. Thus, 8 losses at home and a draw. We'll come back to that. 47 for Nolas.
नए stronger Pepsi. कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
Four bowlers in those 11 overs from the start of the morning. You look at, you used all your cards. As of now, nothing's coming their way. Yeah, so unable to bowl the opposition twice. Yeah, that was the concern. Thus, forced to make surfaces that probably would work. Remember, had sort of a green top in Rawalpindi with all paces playing. That didn't work against England a couple of years ago. Against Bangladesh also recently. And this formula seems to produce everything, and then that probably eliminates your fast bowlers, at least for this tour. Again, coming down, use the feed. It's working for them, especially for Brathwaite.
Back up guys, sorry Papa.
So that probably, according to you, should be your go-to formula. I mean, whatever works for you, as long as you're winning a match. Whether it's finishing in 2 or 5 days, that becomes a little irrelevant.
Absolutely. You want to win games, you want to give yourself the opportunity to win games at home, and that's absolutely fine. The way that you want to go. If you want the ball to turn, you want it turn from ball 1, that's your prerogative. This is what Brathwaite has done. His strength is leg side, and he's committed to that. Against the spinners, he dragged everything from outside off and from leg stump towards that leg side, and that is his area of strength, and he's made sure that he used it. He's talked about being brave enough to do that, and he's showing them the way. Yes, it might be slightly risky dragging the ball towards the leg side, but that's my strength, and I'll play to that, and it's worked. He's got 38 or 41. He's hit 4 fours and a 6. Pressure completely back on Pakistan at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. What you want is, you want to win home tests, you want to win home test series. But I still think that Pakistan is a slightly better side than this.
Catch it!
In the air and gone. It is Numan Ali who finds the first wicket for Pakistan. A little push towards short cover, and Pakistan have their first.
Yeah, I was just going to go to that. Lewis may be playing to his role. A little tied up. 30 deliveries for his 7 runs. As long as his captain is doing well. But here, just to push a little more bottom hand in that, and that short cover. Captain Shan Masood comes into play. Easy catch for him. And that's the first wicket that has fallen on day 2. West Indies lose Lewis for 7. And they are 50 for 1.
नए स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो।
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल 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 लाल।
First to fall today, 50 for 1, and the lead now 59. And brings in Ahmed Django, who has made his debut. And he was dismissed for no score in that first innings. His first-class career there in front of you, almost just closing to 2,000 runs. 12 50s and 100. And he brings in that left-hander option in that top order. There's the wicket there.
Just pushed out in front of himself. And he's gone straight to the man. It's not committing to the shot. Either you go fully at it or you don't. He just checked his shot. It was almost as if it was a shot on a pitch that the ball's doing nothing. Ball's coming onto the bat. That sort of shot you play there. He just pushed it away and got dismissed. Be disappointed with that. No commitment to the drive, just a little push into the offside. Anyway, Ahmed Django now on a pair.
Straight away. Well, gets off the mark. The West Indies move to 51 for 1.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल 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 लाल।
ये ना लगी 4 chances करे हो ना वो बारिश हाँ ये ना लगी 4 chances
Pakistan breaking that opening partnership of 50 rather. Noman starts off again with wickets against his name in the second outing.
Oh yeah.
They seem a little more prepared, especially Brathwaite in this fourth time outing with the bat in the series. They seem to have found a formula to score quick runs, just put the bowlers off their length to a certain level. I'm sure they've come out with a certain, target in their mind. They'd like to bat as long as they want. But how much would be enough to challenge?
It's still early days, still just lead by 60. We know this test match has gone on very quickly. Though that wickets do fall in clumps. So although at the moment West Indies look solid, you've lost 1 wicket, you have to be careful that you don't lose 2 or 3 quickly, because then Pakistan come back in the game. Yeah, anything over 150 will be challenging. I don't know if that will be a winning score, but it will be challenging. But it's still quite a far way away.
Oh yeah.
And you want the batter who's in now. Craig Brathwaite is in. If you go back to the Pakistan's innings where South Shakil and Rizwan were batting, South Shakil would be looking at his shot and wouldn't be very impressed, because there's an appeal. Is there bat on it or not? It's quite straight. Poor Rifle thinks that it's not straight enough. There'll be a discussion.
TV umpire to director, we have a player
Gone
review
upstairs.
for LBW. Original decision is not out. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. Can I have spin vision, please? Okay. Ball looks close to the inside edge there. Can we check with ultra edge, please? Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. Gap between bat and ball and a flat line. No bat involved. Go to ball tracking when ready, please. It's pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets is umpire's call. Or you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen. Signal now.
Yeah, wonderful decision in the end. It looked very straight. Pakistan had obviously the absolute necessity to review, and it was a good review in the end. Review does get retained, just umpire's call on the leg stump, but you've got to get to the umpires. The umpire has been very good throughout the test series. Abrar again trying to hunt that front pad. 52 for 1.
नए स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो।
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल 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 लाल।
आओ क्या ना बस
52 for 1. Yeah, just that thing you mentioned about the umpiring has been pretty good. I mean, with the amount of turn, where the impact is, where the ball will finish, they've been spot on. 93rd Test match for Rod Tucker and his partner Paul Rifle. He's also in having 70 plus Test matches to his name. It's just been so good. Must be a bit of a challenge for them as well. Turn right from the first ball of the Test match. And it's just been spinners mostly operating through the through. Good take, but nothing there. Great facility for the fans here at the Multan Stadium. Now you can charge your mobile phones or tablets through Inverix solar energy while watching the match.
He's played a couple of sweep shots, so Shan Masood wants that deep square leg to be in position. He's just told him to come up a touch, 5-7 steps, so that you can also take the top edge. They've been busy. Have West Indies, Django's come out. He's also tried to be busy. Just get that run flow going, get that lead swelling. Yes, I know that it is challenging, very challenging out there, but as long as you can make sure that you tick the runs over, that's the best that you can do. this innings especially from Brathwaite, is just made Pakistan sweat a bit. Rizwan talking to his bowlers, Shan Masood also, because they know that once the lead goes to 3 figures, then it'll probably be more pressure on Pakistan. Close it up, he goes over extra. He'll get a couple of runs. He's not been shy, has Brathwaite. He's dragged most deliveries to the leg side. This time he takes the offside route. Rizwan saying he didn't go leg side this time.
He thinks he's expired first. It'll be difficult for Rizwan to tell you that.
Discussion is if the ball has pitched in line. Shan Masood goes upstairs to check exactly that.
TV umpire to director, player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. Bowler's feet checked, it's a fair delivery. We have spin vision, please. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any bat involved, but could we just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Keep it rolling right through, please. Thank you. Clear gap between bat and ball. No bat involved. We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Ball tracking now. Pitching outside leg stump. Roger, you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen. Signal now.
Yeah, once it's outside leg, everything else is irrelevant. And they also lose the review. 57 for 1.
मेरे लाल चल चल मेरे लाल 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 लाल
यही थे बस जहाँ थे साउथ शकील
हिंदी मुझे देखना कब से देख रहा है
Very bright situation for the West Indies. After a good opening stand, their captain especially started to wield a lot of authority by showing some intent. And for once in this series, Pakistani spinners under pressure. The top order batters of the West Indies side in the previous 3 outings looked very edgy and nervy, panicky, but you can easily spot that calmness in their demeanor out there in the middle. It means they're up for the fight, up for the grind.
I've just enjoyed the way that the West Indies have come out and played. Brathwaite with 41 from 48. That's why you can never predict Test cricket. We all look at this pitch and think, it's going to just turn square. It's going to be really difficult. And yes, there is the ball that occasionally just turns a little bit more. Have a plan. Every ball, forget what's gone and what's coming. It's about this ball that's being bowled at you right now.
Yeah, I'll take you to the conversation we had during the pre-show this morning. And you suggested if you find a way how to survive and score runs here, there are not a lot of gremlins, and they are showing it now. Once they're competing well with the bat, West Indies.
But also then it puts pressure on the bowlers, because everybody expects the spinners on these surfaces just to run through the opposition, and they feel the pressure as well. We've seen that when we've seen a couple of partnerships, Moti and Warwick, Moti and Kemar Roach, obviously Saud Shakil and Rizwan in that first test, and all of a sudden then the batters are on top, and it's down to you then as a bowler or a spinner to just try and break through.
It's 58 for 1.
Nice stronger Pepsi. कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
Hodge, Athanase and Greaves are due in at 4, 5 and 6, and for the West Indies the important one is the lead. It's 58 for 1, the lead is 67. Django, who is playing in his first test match, straight away played the sweep, and hence why perhaps Noman now has decided to go round the wicket. It's a good shot.
Being a left-hander, he has more chances against the left-arm spinner and also the leggy. And for sake of West Indies in this test match, he has to bat a little longer. And for the Pakistani bowlers, I have to remove him as quickly as possible. Dominic, I've maintained throughout this test match that this pitch is far superior than the pitch used in the first test match. And there are runs to be had if, as a batsman, you are disciplined. You know, when you talk about bowlers, when they are bowling on a flat track, how discipline is important, imperative. And once, as a batsman, you are exposed to such conditions, you have to show disciplines to be able to make an impact. And good to see the captain of West Indies leading the way.
Hit towards that leg side again. It's his favourite area. Gets another boundary and he's closing in on a half century. It actually goes all the way. It's a maximum.
Yeah, in the first test match, he tried to employ that stroke against the off-spinner Sajid. Left a huge gap between bat and pad, and he was dismissed, cleaned up. But in this innings, he has played the stroke against Noman Ali with some effect. And he has once again gained, putting Pakistan bowlers under tremendous pressure.
Bit of bounce. I like the fact that Shan Masood has not just tried to block that area off. I know it's his favourite area to hit through the leg side, but he's kept mid on up. There is a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg for the sweep, but he's still wanting him to try and play that shot. Cut away. He'll try and look for two. No, just the one.
And on the flip side, Dominic, as a captain, you have to make that call. Okay, most of the runs scored by Brathwaite has come in that particular area. Block it. Ask him do something otherwise. So, for once, Pakistani captain needs to be proactive and has to make decisions. What's this problem for him now?
End of another over. 67 for 1, the West Indies.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
can see that leg side, and where he prefers 22, 32 are in front of square out of his 48, 39 out of his whole innings. So prefers that area. Nice that. I like the way he's getting out as well, Amir. Get his hands out in front.
And the elbow is high when he's defending the ball. Very decisive with his footwork.
Also the bat in front of the pad as well, not with the pad, and that's the issue sometimes when you play with your bat and your pad and it turns, brings in that leg slip and that bat pad. But watch how his hands and his bat are in front of the pad.
And every time the ball has been pitched outside the off stump, instead of looking to play the ball towards extra cover, he has looked to play the ball back to the bowler. And just because of that, he's presenting full face at the bat. A change of angle on that occasion from the leggy.
Yeah, change of angle, but he's still, it's the positive intent. He's coming down. He's not coming down to just, I'm just going to try and hit it out the ground. He's coming down to put the bowler under a bit of pressure. Good over. Maiden, it's 67 for 1, and it's time for drinks.
Nice, stronger Pepsi. Kamal, क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
Nice, stronger Pepsi. Kamal, क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
Well, the 4 matches at the Gaddafi Stadium and National Bank Stadium will provide 3 sides with an excellent opportunity to finalise preparations for the ICC Champions Trophy 2025. It will be a perfect occasion for the PCB to showcase its redesigned and redeveloped venues to the world through its world-class broadcast. At the Gaddafi Stadium, the spectacular capacity has been increased to 35,000 with new chairs installed, 480 state-of-the-art LED lights to enhance broadcast lux levels, ensuring a superior viewing experience for fans worldwide. 2 giant digital replay screens, a brand new hospitality enclosure for players and officials in near completion. At the National Bank Stadium, significant enhancements have been made, including the creation of new hospitality enclosure for players and officials at the university end to improve broadcast coverage. 350 LED lights there at the National Bank Stadium have been installed, ensuring optimum visibility for global audiences, and also 2 new digital replay screens as well. And it is thanks to the chairman and the vision of him, Mohsin Naqvi. And everybody in Pakistan, everybody in the world will love to be at the new stadiums at Amir, Sahel. They are looking like they're going to be ready, and that they will be spectacular.
I'm so glad that the importance of fans of the game has been recognized. And there are so many facilities being provided for the fans there. There'll be more connect. A change in the bowling. Sajidkhan has been asked to do the job by Pakistani captain.
And also ahead of the PSL as well, that is coming up, the 10th edition. So Mohsin Naqvi will realise that the stadiums will enhance there. And that tournament, which is up there with one of the best 2020 tournaments in the world.
Yeah, the chairman of Pakistani Cricket Board, Mohsin Naqvi, is doing his hardest to cater for the fans, cater for the cricketers, is looking to improve the infrastructure, which is very good.
Yeah, that just brings up, Brathwaite's 50. 50 from 57. 4 fours and 2 sixes. It's his 8th 50 in Asia, his 31st Test 50 as well. Outside the line. And just his 3rd 50 in 16 months as well. So in a little bit of a struggle. See there, 98 Test matches in his career.
Yeah, this innings is of substance. As a captain, he had to lead the way. Came out with a positive intent, took on the Pakistani spinners, dealt with the threat of Pakistani spinners with ease.
Well, they also find themselves in a decent position, don't they, at 69 for 1. A lead of 78.
Yeah, the situation West Indies are in at the moment surely have the Pakistani captain saddled with so many worries now. Every run scored here will bring pressure on the batters. It's 69 for 1.
Half century for Brathwaite has put the West Indies in a commanding position. We're 1-0 down in the series. Django has come in on debut and played well. Positive in defence, he's come out and looked to play the sweep straight away. The captain with his 4 fours and his 2 sixes. 50 from 61 balls, he's been busy.
And I think this is the situation where we have to see the impact of Pakistani captain Shan Masood. He has to make few decisions here. Yeah, he's been relying on the spinners, or should I say ultra reliance on spinner in a couple of series. He has to think about introducing the fast bowler now. These two batters, they are quite comfortable now.
He's just trying to rotate probably the ends at the moment. But I agree that perhaps if they don't get the breakthrough soon, and they may have to bring that seamer back in just to change it up. That's a little bit of a top edge. But a very good half century from the captain.
Oh yes. You have to laud his effort. Yeah, the conditions are not suitable for this kind of batting, but he came out with all the confidence in the world, and every time he was looking to hit the ball was very positive and played his strokes with conviction. Hence, his team in a good position.
A couple of maximums as well. 19 overs done, 71 for 1.
Nice stronger Pepsi. कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार.
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो.
चल मेरे लाल, चल चल मेरे लाल, लाल 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 लाल.
Have to remember it's just day 2, the first morning as well, the 4th session. West Indies have the lead of 80 runs, 9 wickets left as well. Outside the line, outside the line. They'll be tempted to go upstairs because of the shot, but he is playing a shot. It's outside the line, and they'll pick up 3 leg byes. They'll keep the eye on the umpire, they'll give leg byes, and then hopefully the keeper then tells Shah Masood it's outside the line.
Yeah. Not all the times as a captain you have to go with the word of a bowler. They think everything is out. Yeah, clearly outside the off stump, the impact. Yeah, coming back to the point we were making, introduction of the fast bowler, the reason why I said he might be suitable here in this situation, the ball is keeping low on this pitch, and as an in-swing bowler you have a chance to find the stumps or pad in the way. The captain has to make a call here.
Let's have a look at this LBW shout. Absolutely hit him outside the line, only just. Another good decision on field, Rod Tucker. Remember, we're slowing it down and showing you impact seconds. That's all they have. Make the decision. Is it in line? Is it not in line? Is it going to go on and hit the stumps?
Oh yeah.
Nearly spun round his back of his legs here. I think it'll be given byes. It is given byes. Vigotel Mobile, the official mobile handset partner.
He's bowling out of frustration at the moment, Sajidkhan. Not a good sign.
Oh, now more byes. And this will run away, I think, for 4 byes. We've seen that a little bit earlier on. All of a sudden, the West Indies are closing in on a 100 lead.
Yeah, the captain has to calm him down. Yeah, usually, when he's calm, Sajidkhan as a bowler, he attacks the off stump, but he is over-trying things. He has bowled outside the off stump, tried to turn the ball from the middle stump, outside the leg stump. Not going to work. Needs to be steady with his line of length. Better delivery.
79 for 1.
मेरे लाल चल चल मेरे लाल 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 लाल
Lunch break soon, and Pakistan would have hoped they've got at least 3 or 4 wickets, so they need to just try and break this partnership. Sure, they'd love to get Brathwaite out and then look to hone in that middle order of the West Indies, but at the moment it's all about the West Indies. There's partnership, the captain leading the way. Lovely shot. Should be just 2. It is 2. A little bit of a misfield. Sajid is able just to stop it and keep it to 2.
And this is good batting. Not an easy stroke to execute on a pitch like this, but made sure he stayed inside the line and didn't try to overhit the ball, just relied on the timing.
Now, whether something's happened to another